this might just be the biggest fast food scam in history. For 6 years, from 1995 to 2001, millions of people played McDonald's Monopoly, dreaming of winning a fortune. But what if I told you that, during that entire time, nobody ever really stood a chance? Because one man, a single insider, secretly controlled every single winning ticket. To understand how this happened, we have to go back to 1987. When McDonald's first launched the Monopoly game, it was an instant sensation. The prizes were incredible: free food, brand new cars, and even $1 million grand prize. It was more than a game. It was a cultural phenomenon. America was hooked. Everyone was peeling those little stickers, hoping to find Boardwalk or Park Place. Behind the curtain of this massive promotion was a man named Jerry Jacobson. He was the head of security at Simon Marketing, the printing company responsible for producing all the game pieces, including the winning ones. His job was to ensure the integrity of the game. He was the guardian of the most valuable high-priced pieces, entrusted with keeping them safe and secure until they were randomly distributed. But with great power comes great temptation, and in 1995, temptation won. It started with one bad decision. Jerry stole his very first winning piece. This wasn't just a one-man operation for long. Jerry started building a network. He recruited friends, co-workers, and even a member of the Colombo crime family. His web of deceit expanded, pulling in mobsters, psychics, and everyday people looking for a shortcut to wealth. The plan was simple but brilliant. Jerry would provide the winning pieces to his recruits. They would then find fake winners, seemingly ordinary people who would claim the prizes. These fake winners would buy the tickets for a lump sum of cash up front, and then Jerry and his co-conspirators would split the prize money behind closed doors. It was a flawless underground lottery system, and it was incredibly successful. By 1997, just 2 years into the scam, every single $1 million winner in the McDonald's Monopoly game was a fraud. Every major prize, from the luxury cars to the life-changing cash windfalls, had been stolen and laundered through this network. The luck of an entire nation was now in Jerry Jacobson's hands. He wasn't just a security chief anymore. He had become the secret godfather of McDonald's Monopoly. And while this was all happening, the rest of America kept playing. Unknowingly, for years, families bought extra Happy Meals, friends pooled their game pieces, and people went out of their way to collect stickers, all dreaming of finding that one winning piece they were never, ever going to find. The hope was real, but the game was rigged. Then came the moment that almost exposed it all, but instead, just added another layer to the deception. One of the fake winners, a nurse, went on national television, crying tears of joy. She talked about how winning the $1 million prize was a miracle that would change her family's life forever. It was a heartwarming story that the media and the public ate up. But that ticket, that life-changing piece of paper, she didn't find it on a cup of fries. She bought it from the network. She bought it from Uncle Jerry. The scam seemed unstoppable. But then, in 2001, everything changed with a single phone call. An anonymous tipster called the FBI field office in Jacksonville, Florida, with a simple, explosive message: the McDonald's Monopoly game is rigged. That was all it took. The FBI launched a secret investigation, codenamed Operation Final Answer. It was a full-scale sting operation. Undercover agents posed as a film crew, pretending to interview past winners for a documentary. They gathered evidence, recorded conversations, and slowly unraveled Jerry's entire criminal enterprise. The climax came on August 22, 2001. The FBI swooped in, arresting Jerry Jacobson and dozens of his fake winners across the country. The scale of the fraud was staggering. Over the years, Jerry had stolen and distributed over $24 million in cash and prizes. The public was shocked. The game they had loved and trusted was a lie. In the end, Jerry Jacobson was sentenced to 15 years in federal prison for his role as the mastermind, though he ended up serving only a fraction of that time. And what about the fake winners? Most of them received small fines or probation. Some got away with nothing at all. Naturally, the public was furious, and a lot of that anger was directed at McDonald's. How could they let this happen? But in reality, McDonald's was a victim too. They had trusted an outside vendor to run their promotion securely. To win back the public's trust, the fast food giant immediately launched a new giveaway, handing out $10 million in instant cash prizes to prove their commitment to a fair game. But even after the trial, some questions linger. Some insiders and investigators claim that Jerry was uneven the first person to steal winning pieces from the printing company. This suggests the scam might have started years before he ever touched a sticker, creating a much deeper mystery. So, where's Jerry Jacobson now? After his release from prison, he went on to live a quiet life in Georgia. No more scams, no more Monopoly pieces. He's just an old man with a quiet life, leaving behind the legacy of a man who single-handedly rigged an entire nation's luck for his own personal gain. The story of the McDonald's Monopoly fraud is a powerful reminder that sometimes the biggest vulnerabilities in any system are untechnological. It wasn't a computer glitch or a hack that broke the game. It was one trusted man who chose greed over integrity. If you love hearing the wildest true stories behind the brands you know and love, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications.